What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Bundesliga career mode. It's episode number 2, returns today on the back of our first 5 games in the league. 2 wins, 3 losses, mixed start for FC Köln, exactly what we're expecting from our first year at the Rhein Energy Stadion. And to start today's episode off as well, one of our best players start the season off, Simons, has just got his position change ready to be completed at CAM to CM. I don't know the long-term future of this guy, where he will be best, but for now, to get him into the team, I think LCM alongside Eric Martel as an anchorman is probably the best way to maximise his exposure. So convert it down to CM. We'll get a high defensive work rate because you know it's important to me. But yeah, wherever this guy plays, he's got a heck of a bright future, man. He's off to a great start already. 1 goal and 1 assist in 5 games. And as we start sloggy season, as it's affectionately known on this channel, going to try and get through to mid to late December in today's episode if possible and cover as much ground as possible. Starting with this one, second round, of the DFB-Pokal away at Hoffenheim. So for new viewers to the channel, once again, hello, welcome. Hope you enjoyed the first episode. Sloggy season, you'll learn a term that we've coined on this channel. Basically alludes to the period between September to January. It's just a real cluster of games to get through, and it seems to take forever to get through them, hence why it's called, oh what a goal, sloggy season, because it's a slog to get all the way through to the January window. But 15 minutes in, we've just seen a contender for goal of the season scored against us. 1-0 down early on Wednesday night. I've got a backup side out there, because whilst I'd love to go far in the cup, and of course it is let's be honest here, realistically the only thing we could win this season, it is still going to be our second priority to the Bundesliga. Just survival is the most important thing. I've got a couple of stars out there tonight. You've got Fink Garafe, Eric Martel, but a much changed lineup, knowing the game on the weekend in the league is just far more important. If you want to go far in the cup, especially when there's cup games come in the week, like in the DFB-Pokal, you need a side with good depth, and at the moment we haven't got that. We've got a lot of players, but not a lot of quality in depth, as Leipzig fires just wide. So yeah, that's going to be really crucial for us with Colin in the first season. Like if we can stay injury free, I think we'll be all right. But let's say we have a couple of injuries to our main pieces in the team, then we're going to really struggle. If Davy Selke goes down, for example, we're screwed. I mean, because we've got no one else really I could trust to put the ball in the back of the net. It's him or no one, I'd say. This is probably going to be 2, and it is indeed. Don't even get a replay. Don't even get a replay as Wout Weghorst, the giant, drills in the second. Yep, going out of the cup in the first round we enter, but kind of expected that. Yes, we might have just won our last 2 away days, but they were both in the league with strong lineups. Tonight, kind of waved the white flag a little bit. I'm already focusing on the Bundesliga. Every point matters, so a cup run, it would just be an unwelcome distraction in our first season. FC Köln's last major honour, DFB-Pokal in 1983. This year, didn't really think we had much chance to win it, so totally fine going out here. The most important thing, like I said, is just making sure we stay clear of the bottom 3 in the Bundesliga. I'm infinitely more focused on that. Let's get straight to the league games today. And it starts with this one, VfB Stuttgart at the Rhein Energy Stadion, looking for our first points at home this season after back-to-back losses here to begin the campaign. Come on, Cole. And the striker for the visitors today, you would have seen pre-game, Guirassy. He is one of the best strikers in the Bundesliga right now. And I think, I might be wrong, but I think he actually has a better goal-to-game ratio, or goals in minutes ratio, if you will, than Harry Kane, I think. Former FC Cologne striker himself. Spent a couple of years there. And it'll be very hard to keep him quiet right now, because not many Bundesliga teams have been able to do that thus far this season. What I really want is just a point here. I'll take a draw. Oh, what a save, Nubel. As we're still searching for our first points in Cologne this year. Excellent stop by Nubel there. Careful. Watch Guirassy. There he is. Oh, man, he's so good. He is so good. 7 goals in the Bundesliga already in this season. Now make it 8. Opening goal today, and already, just after the restart, 9 minutes and we're behind. Man, I really was so excited to try and make the Rhein Energy Stadion a fortress this year. I think we'll be lucky to get 1 win here all season long. So far, as things stand, it's going to be 3 losses in a row. I cannot get it sorted here in West Germany, man. I'd rather be away than at home. It's 2. Enzo doubles the lead. 2 in 5 minutes. Absolutely awful start of the second half. Man, oh man, oh man. We are just getting battered every time we're here at home. Max to Thielmann. I've got another injury there. Is that Eric Martel that's gone down? No, it's not. But we're in a hole here with a man light, and this is probably going to be 2. Play back into the middle. Mahmoud Dahoud has so much time and space. And the boos start ringing around the Ryan Energy Stadium. Yes, a couple of wins on the board, but both away. Here at home, we are just getting demolished. Schmitz, who got the injury, by the way, is a right back who, to me, looks better as a centre-half. But, well, considering the fact we've just been beaten by 3-0, I don't think it matters who we play as centre-half right now. We are just shipping goals left, right and centre. Yeah, I don't want to sound defeatist, but I don't think we're going to win any games at the Ryan Energy Stadium all season long. Probably no more than 1 or 2 at the absolute best, man. Here in Cologne, we are getting battered. Still, we wanted a challenge. We wanted the challenge. We wanted the smoke. And to start off with, it's been tough. It's been tough, man. And there's the classic career mode injury, the broken toe. Run from it. Dread it. The broken toe always arrives at some point during the season. So Schmidt's done. Schmitty done for at least 3 months. Okay, alright. Challenge has gotten even tougher with that injury to our best right back there. So let's take a look at the scouting updates for the new month and see if there's anyone here that's going to make the academy. Leonard Baumann could be alright. Could see the scouting for now. Same with Finn Schroeder. Oh, he looks like a really decent young goalkeeper. The overall could be, well, it should be 60 plus. We'll put him in the academy anyway. I don't know if you guys are the same as me, but I always like to have at least 1 goalkeeper in the academy. I kind of think of it as a youth team, you know. So you want at least 1 goalkeeper there. And from Belgium, don't think he's going to make the cut now. No, we're looking for the creme de la creme. You might look at those potentials and say, hang on a second, Doxy boy, these guys aren't bad. But we want the absolute best here with FC Cologne. And oh yes, please. You can afford to be selective really right from the get-go, unless you're like a really, really lowly rated team. So 5 players in the academy now then. And there's the right back, Janssen, who he just gave that scholarship to. Looks as though he could be a decent dual-sided fullback. There is Benjamin Schaefer. He was the first player we put in the academy. There's the young goalkeeper, 62 overall. And Janssen we're still converting to CB. I'll let you know when he becomes an official one. Yeah, and it certainly ain't going to get any easier from here either. Next up, the new champions, Xabi Alonso's Bayern Leverkusen away at the Bayer Arena. Might have won our last 2 away from home. Can't see it becoming 3 in a row. I'll take a point. Come on, Cole. Yeah, congratulations to Leverkusen for being champions of the Bundesliga, ending Bayern's run. You know, obviously it probably should have been Dortmund last year until that final day. It looked as though it would have been. And as for Leverkusen, what a season they are having, man. Obviously going for a treble, you know, the Europa League, DFB-Pokal, which they probably should win against Kaiserslautern, a second-tier side. And of course already having the Bundesliga wrapped up as well. Alonso looks set to stay there at Leverkusen now, and I have to say, good. You know, I would love to see him try and build like a bit of a dynasty there at the Bayer Arena before moving on elsewhere. 21 minutes in, and I'm time wasting. You know, again, for new viewers to the channel, I've gone on record as saying, as someone that's played the franchise since FIFA 99, and yes, I am that old, this is the most difficult version I've ever played. Ever. It is so difficult, and so, yeah, there's no shame in me time wasting in a situation like this, in a minute like this. Anything we can do to grind out a point in a game where we're massive underdogs, we'll take it. We'll pull out every trick we possibly can. There's Selke done. What again? Hang on a second, no. Hang on a second. Davy Selke for the opener. Oh, what a shocker. FC Köln lead at the Bayer Arena. Leverkusen behind. They might be the champions in real life, but in this game, yeah, I've got to say, I think we're not necessarily full value for this, but certainly not undeserving of the lead. We played some decent football, to be fair. Jan Thielmann for 2-0. Great stop by Lucas, and oh, that clearance by Jeremy Frimpong was almost straight into the path of Kynes. Still leading by 1, but that was so close to 2. I do expect Leverkusen to get a goal at some point, but if we can go 2-0 up, I think we're going to see out our 3rd away day win in the league in a row. But if we don't get it, Victor Boniface, great stop by Schwalbe. I think the leveler will come. It's going to be another goal, but it's crucial as to who gets it. Right in the top left there. Leverkusen have had 5 corners, but not made any of them pay. As Grimaldo's back heel finds Borja Iglesias, the Spaniard. Patrick Schick, good stop by Schwab at the near post. And we still lead with 21 minutes to go. Florian rallying the troops, but as things stand, if we stay solid defensively, 3 away day victories in the league in a row. All hands on deck. Nice chance for Leverkusen. They've got to get it in the box. Edmund Tapsoba. The Burkina Faso international to Grimaldo. This is it. Last chance. Last chance. Headed away. Surely. Ref, come on. Come on. Are you serious? Come on. Come on. Boniface. Crosses. Lozek's header. Schwabe claims it. That'll do it. Way too much stoppage time, ref. But do you know what? I forgive you. Because we hold on for the 1-0 victory. She just did not want to blow that final whistle. Leverkusen with the advantage, but they couldn't make it pay. 3 wins away from home in the league in a row. FC Köln can't win at the Rhein-Energy Stadion, but can beat the champions away by a goal to 0. To be fair to Leverkusen, it's not the same team that we've seen in real life. They've now had their second loss inflicted by us. And they've only scored 9 goals all season long. So, yeah, not overly shocked by that. And now only 5 wins in 8. It's not the same team we've seen in real life thus far. But before we play our following game, Mönchengladbach at home, we've got, as we see, 2 clubs say they're not happy. Wolfsburg and Frankfurt about 2 of our players that we got on loan not playing. We've got our 3rd scouting update from the Netherlands. We'll see if anyone's going to make the cut here. Once again, looking for the creme de la creme. Giovanni Bacca could be very decent. We'll give him 1 more month there. But for now, I'm not sure anyone else is going to make the academy. But that's alright, we've still got a really decent youth squad already just 3 months in. So like I said, continue to be selective and look for the very, very best. Right, following game, back home, which is annoying because I'd rather be away because we've lost all of our games at home. We won 3 on the bounce away. Mönchengladbach here at the Rhein-Energy Stadium. Can we just get our first point? A point will do here. Come on, Köln. Yeah, we'll have that. Right, buzzing with that scalp already. Away against Leverkusen. Oh my goodness gracious me. David Selke is just on absolute flames. That is already, I think, his 5th of the season. And we have the lead at the Rhein-Energy Stadium for the first time this season. It's a great touch to get away from that defender, but the finish is as crisp as a Walker's. That is wonderful. Köln in front, and I'll say it again, this guy is the only guy that's going to put the ball in the back of net for us consistently this year. He's on absolutely flames. Yeah, 5 in 8 goal games. What a start. Please, Mönchengladbach, please just let me have this win. I really want to taste victory here in Köln for the first time this season. Oh, but we're not going to get a clean sheet as Mönchengladbach level 9 minutes later. What a finish past Schwab, and it's 1-1. What is it about this stadium? I was buzzing for it, man, but we just can't win here. Yes, Max, nice ball through that to Jan. Now Davey. Brilliant. Oh, what a ball, Max. Kynes, the skipper, to restore the lead. 2 assists for Man Max, and Kynes gets his first of the year. Köln back in front right before the break. I really want this win, man. Corner, whipped in, headed on and turned in at the far post. And Mönchengladbach leveled it twice. We surrendered the lead to now be tied. The curse of the Rhein-Energy Stadion. We just can't win in Köln. Yeah, 2-2 draw. But to be fair, I did say pre-game I would have taken it. I tried my first point here this season. But the win certainly slipped for our fingers, man. Even so, 4 points taken from 6 back-to-back games without a loss. That's our best run of the season so far. So I guess we'll take it. And just before our following game and more scouting updates as well, Mark Oof, who's one of our seniors, says, "Boss, got to be honest with you, I think me not getting games starting to damage my career. I want to get away and make a fresh start somewhere else. Please let me leave so I can get a chance to play." I'm totally fine with that. He's actually a Köln boy. He was born in Köln. And came through the academy before leaving and now returning a couple of years later. But yeah, I'm totally fine with that. He might be a local lad, he might be homegrown and trained by the club, but unfortunately at 32 years old now, yeah, 75 rating makes him a decent starting overall, but there's better players in the team that are also younger as well. We are prioritising the youngsters here, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that, because we're serving a transfer ban, but I don't know whether we're allowed to sell players or not. So I don't know what to do about that. I know we can't sign and register players, but I'm not too sure about selling. I'll have to think about it. I'll think about it. We're going to get a lot of bids from here though now, so it might just be a wise thing to sell him anyway. Right, following game, RB Leipzig away. They are off to a flyer this season in the Bundesliga. Top of the table and the only undefeated side with 7 wins in their first 8 games. But we're the away day killers, man. We've won 3 on the bounce in the league. Let's see if we inflict our first loss on them this season with a big 3 points here and make it no losses in our last 3 as well. Come on, Cone. So I've just been looking into that transfer ban, and it does actually appear as though there's no restrictions on selling players. It's just you can't sign and register new players. I should say Cone won't be able to sign and register new players. So as Openda is denied there by Schwabe, we should be able to sell Oof. Don't really want to lose any more quality in depth, but in a case like that one of him wanted to leave, I guess I'm alright with that. So yeah, I'll look to sell him for January. We'll hold on to that cash, and we'll look to let it carry over until next season, when we will be able to make signings, because against a transfer ban, not for 2 seasons, but for 2 transfer windows. So the summer, we've served that one, and then we'll serve that one in January as well. That'll be the second and final window where we're banned from signing players. But yeah, selling players, we're allowed to do that. What a ball that is. Openda, bang, 2-0, and that'll do it. I think, yeah, Leipzig are probably going to be Bayern's main threat this season in the Bundesliga. And it's now going to be 8 wins in 9 for them as well, and the only side left undefeated. Bayern Leverkusen are a hell of a team, but in this season, yeah, the team that Bayern have got to worry about is the team that are going to beat us. Oh, wow. Well, they're down to 10. Benjamin Sesko's just flown in on Eric Martel from behind. That's blimey, that is a terrible foul. That's like a 5-game ban kind of thing. But, oh, good delivery. Oh! Well, no, we scored that, you never know, but just going to run out of time, unfortunately. Just given a lifeline, but sadly couldn't take it. Yeah, we're going to finish the game off with a man advantage, but hang on. Oh, ref, that's a soft free kick. Oh, no, it's for us. What? Let's play advantage, then. Let's play advantage, man. Could have been through there. Well, we've left it late, but... Oh, and again! Just couldn't take advantage from a late rally. Unfortunately, coming up short later on here in Leipzig. So yeah, going to let Oof go. Benfica tend to go for the younger players, so I'm going to say no to that one. Now, I don't mind Fenerbahce, though. They often do sign players that are seniors, if you will. Obviously, Mark is now 32. And yeah, I'm totally fine with him going to the Turkish Super League there. I think he has spent time playing outside of Germany, I think. Don't ask me who for, but anyway. So yeah, 2 more scouting updates and an academy update as well. Let's see what we got. Oof, wow. We're going to put 1 player in the academy, that's for sure. We're going to miss out on this guy. He's gone to Düsseldorf, so I can remove him now. But there's 3 players here that look pretty decent. But in particular, this lad, Ronnie Hahn, 6'3", 54-74 overall, and a good market valuation of Gilbert as well. He looks like a solid CB. And from Belgium, again, continuing to be very selective. 3 players we'll continue scouting on, but no one's going to make the academy for now. Just did hit a youth development objective by putting in that CB as well, and that's to sign 2 players signed to the defender position. So you might find at the start of the season when you look at a youth objective, it's very easy to hit. And I always say this, you might as well just do it quickly, even if the players aren't going to make it for you. It hits the objective, and then if you want, you can release the player straight afterwards. But anyway, academy update then. There's now 6 players in the youth team, and there is the centre-half. Only 15 years old, so I can't promote him yet, but already he's got some really solid stats at 6'3" as well. I have to say, quite excited about this lad here. He won't turn 16 for at least a while, it seems. Unfortunately, the Dutch goalkeeper is starting to show signs of decline already in terms of potential. But I'm wondering why this is taking so long for the CB conversion, man, because all of his stats seem to suggest that's where he'll be best at. Right, next up, Augsburg at home. Can we get our first win at the Rhine Energy Stadion this season here in this one? Come on, Cone. I've got beef with these guys, by the way. A couple years ago, I did a career mode with Arminia Bielefeld, and I kid you not, I just could not beat these guys. Every single time we faced them, we end up losing. Eventually, towards the end of the series, we started to beat them. But literally, the first 2 or 3 seasons, we lost to them every game. It was ridiculous, man. And even when we thought for sure we were finally going to get a win against them, we'd lose in like the 94th minute. So I've got history with these guys. But if they can become the first opponents this season where we beat at home, maybe it's a case of the tide being turned. Kynes gives us the opener. Köln in front early. Corner, whipped in. Headed up in the air. Oh, great stop by Schwabe. Had Max on the line. I think I probably could have headed off there had he not made the save, but he wasn't to know that. Still leading by 1, 28 minutes in. Defensively, it's been weird. Like, we've actually... Oh, how has that gone in? We've shipped a few in a few games, and then in some we've been watertight, really hot and cold sort of stuff, but how on earth is that going to... I want to see that on the replay there. Deflects way up in the sky, it's headed onto the post, and I think it hit Schwabe on the back of the head, is that right? Yes, it is indeed, or it might have been the shoulder. So unlucky that, honestly, man, and nothing our number one can do there. That is just one of those moments where... What's that saying? When it rains it pours. Yeah, nothing he could do about that. Yeah, I mean, that just sums up the start of the season at home this year, man. Like, just... Hold on. Oh, cannot buy a win in Köln. So we're set for our second game in a row here where we, to be fair, do avoid defeats. We stem the flow, but we're still searching for our first dub. We might end up losing it anyway. Jago, great touch, and the finish to match as well. From a goal up to a goal down. Oh, bloody Augsburg, man. We just cannot win here at home. It's going to be another game without a dub in Cologne. Are we going to get one all season long? I doubt it. But we might be able to salvage a point here. Great work by Max. Jan Thielmann, the youngster. Great stop. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I wanted the challenge, but it's so ironic how it works out, man. I was thinking pre-season, this year, our first season, got to make the Rhine Energy Stadion our fortress, not going to win away from home at all. We've already won 3 games on the road, including against Bayern Leverkusen, but at home, still haven't won it yet. We've lost every game apart from one, which was a draw. Yeah, we are struggling big time, man. No wins in our last 3 games, back-to-back losses, and 1 point taken from a possible no. We could really do with a return to winning ways here. Let's go get it. VfL Bochum away. Come on, Köln. Max to Thielmann. Got... Oh, wonderful goal. Called it before he hit the back of the net. Wonderful goal. I was going to say lots of red shirts in support. One of those moments where you just need to keep on offloading and eventually you'll find one of them free in a shooting position. Exactly what happened there. Just wait. Look at the red shirts in the middle there. Look at the red shirts. One's going to be free at some point. And in the end, thankfully for us, it's our top scorer, Selke. 6 goals in the Bundesliga already, man. Without this guy, we'd be in the bottom 3. Finish again. Called it for it at the back of the net. Just, oh my goodness, what a strike that is. Struck it so, you can just tell sometimes when the ball is struck so sweetly. It's going nowhere but the back of the net. What a finish. Oh, no. Felix, Paslak, converts from close range. 2-1. Second game in a row we've been leading and trail. I have to say, I know it's very early days, but I do think we're in a bit of trouble there. I really, really do. It's going to be no wins in 4, 1 point taken for a possible 12. And if we can't beat teams that are below us from a leading position, yeah, that spells danger, man. That spells danger. This is looking worrying here. Yeah, I'm not going to panic, but this is our worst run of the season thus far. So, it is so hard to bust out of form when you're in bad form. And this is our worst run of form of the season so far. No wins in 4. 1 win taken from 7. Yeah, we're starting to struggle. We are starting to see why Köln are in such a difficult position right now. Before that game against Bayern Munich as well, which I am not looking forward to. Another scouting update here, where again we'll be very selective here, looking for those best possible talents. He could be a decent goalkeeper. We'll continue scouting for now. But I don't think anyone's going to make it from this batch either. Yeah, I think we've had our best for the season already, 4 months in. Anyway, following game, Bayern Munich. It's not getting any easier. And whilst we know they can't retain that Bundesliga, they're still in the Champions League in a final 4 place against Real Madrid. Now taking on the Rhine Energy Stadium. We've not won all season long. Yeah, I don't think this is going any other way than an away day victory. But I'll take a point. Let's see if we can get it. Come on, Köln. What a Massive win it was for Bayern on Wednesday night, beating Arsenal by a goal to nil, keeping their season alive by still being in a competition to win. A trophy of the season would be looked at as a failure for Bayern, so still in it. And it was Kimmich, of course, who got the winner. £7 million he cost Bayern. Can you believe that? I know he was a kid when he came in. I think he was 19 or 20, so I get it. He was very, very young. But even so, £7 million. That's got to be, as he drills in the opening goal as well, one of the great bargains in Bayern Munich history. £7 million for almost a decade's worth of amazing service. I've always been a huge fan of his game, man. Mentally, he's just a sublime player. And it was his header that put them through to the Final Four. And it's his finish that puts them a goal up here in West Germany. 18 to go, Bayern looking for the dagger in a game they've had complete control of here. With Thomas Müller, the vet, back to Konrad Laimer, who, by the way, was excellent on Wednesday night. You know, I say this all the time, but the guys that get the goals will, more often than not, take the big praise, but how good was Konrad on Wednesday, as Harry Kane is denied? I have to say, I don't know whether he works part-time as a janitor, but he's got a lot of experience in mopping up based on that performance on Wednesday night. He was absolutely sensational as he keeps this chance alive. Goretzka's shot's blocked and it'll drop to Leon. Game over. Drills it in far corner. A bit of an unlucky goal there with a deflection and a ricochet, but it's Leon, the ex-Schalke man, who doubles up for Bayern Munich. 2-0, game over. And just before that Darmstadt game, 2 more scouting updates and an academy update as we have another bid for Damien Downs. He's not on the transfer list. Bizarre. But 2 more scouting updates. Let's see what we got. Where I will continue the scouting on these 2 just for now. I just want to see what they look like after another month. And from Belgium, we continue to wait for the next star compatriot for Max. As things stand, no one making the cut as of yet. So we know he's going to be like our Dennis Rodman here, but who's going to be the MJ? Who's going to be the Pippin, man? I have to say, I think we're looking for the next Michael Jordan. Maybe it's this guy, Benjamin Schaefer, 64 rated, 87-94, and that appears to be set now as well. But DJ Janssen is now an official CB. Oh my goodness gracious me. What a tease. Why did it take so long for him to become a CB when clearly this guy is going to be a star centre-half for the Dutch national team in the future? Sod waiting for any more growth in the U team. I'm putting him straight in the first team now, and I might do the same with Ben as well, to be fair. Upper rating in the academy. 64 overall. But is he going to get enough game time? I don't know. But this dude looks fantastic. DJ Janssen looks unbelievable. Potentially special? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Well, we can't defend the same of our lives right now. We haven't kept a clean sheet in any of our last 5. So I might as well throw this guy straight in. Get that high defensive work rate and put him straight in the first 11, man. He looks like a superstar in the making. Forget MJ, this is DJ. Yeah, he's getting thrown straight in the first team, man. Make no mistake about it. Oh, goodness gracious. Right, following game, Darmstadt away from home. Rock bottom of the Bundesliga. Only 1 win in 12. If we can't win this sort of game, then we definitely are in trouble. Sliding down the table, aiming to put a stop to that here on the road. Come on, Cole. Took the number 5 straight away as well. He wants the first team number. He wants the first team minutes. And based on the start we've made to the season, I mean, we might as well just throw him straight in. Might as well just put him straight in the first 11 because we can't be any worse than what we've been recently. So that's 2 youth players in now. And believe me, they're not going to be the only 2 this season. I've got my eyes on Benny Boy in the academy. Davey, bends one. Oh, what a goal. That would have been off the post. Still 0-0 as we look for the opener. DJ to Kynes. And now Chabot. Davey running through. Send him down left-hand side. Men behind. Great ball. Great finish. Great opening goal. Curl in front, and it was only going to be a matter of time after the fast start hitting the woodwork early. Chabot stays forward for the attack and showcases exactly why he kept himself in that Darmstadt area. With a diving header, puts it in. I think it's the 3rd. That's a lovely ball as well by Max. I think it's the 3rd or 4th assist already for the Belgian. And Köln draw first blood in a potential relegation battle. 1-0 up, 17 in. Corner, Köln. Just under half an hour to go. Still leading by 1. Can we get a second goal to all but wrap this up? Yes! Come on! Davy Selke, the top scorer, provides it. And Köln are finally going to return to winning ways. If we couldn't beat Darmstadt, rock bottom of the table right now, 1 win in 12, we would be in trouble. But it's our away day wins that are keeping us clear of the bottom 3. We're going to notch up another one here, and a huge 3 points. Oh man, right at the end of the game, just had a corner, whipped it into the middle. Eric Martel goes up for it. You can see him there, stays down as well. I should have just taken it short, just waiting for the final whistle. But otherwise, a brilliant bounce-back win away at Darmstadt ends with a disappointing injury to Eric Martel. He's been big since the season started, man. One of our best young players. Fingers crossed that's not a serious injury. Let's find out. I think based on the way he stayed down and looked in pain as well, that is likely to be at least a broken toe. And it is indeed a broken toe, our second of the season. You can't avoid them in career mode. Broken toes will always happen at some point during a season. That's big as well, because he's one of our best young players, upper rating already. Granted, no goals or assists, but I always say you should take the average rating with a pinch of salt when you see a defensive player with a low, which is like sub 6.5 average rating, because they don't get the credit they deserve due to EA's rating system. He's still a class player. That's a big blow, that. Right, so 2 or 3 more games, so I really want to get to the winter break if we can today. Following clash back at the Rhine Energy Stadion, so not feeling confident as we host FSV Mainz. Can we get our first win at home all season long? Come on, Köln. Last chance for Mainz. Need to whip it in, or work it in. In it goes. Come on, don't lose it, don't lose it. What a block. Oh no, it's fine. Well, other than that heart-in-mouth moment, there was very little going on in that game. We're definitely not ending on that. Good to get back-to-back clean sheets, to be fair, and a point here at home, which we barely ever get. Still searching for our first win here, but we'll take that. Let's do a couple more, and we'll get to the winter break. Yeah, let's do 2 more games today, because that'll take us to the official winter break. Heading into this one, SC Freiburg away. Looking for our 3rd game in a row without a loss, and our 3rd clean sheet on the trot. Let's go get it. Come on, Köln. It's always so annoying, like when you get to like a winter break. In a season, be it Premier League or Bundesliga or whatever, and you're 1 game away from the official halfway point. So the winter break comes after match day 16, but of course it's match day 17, the official halfway stage, where it's like, we're taking a break now, but it's not officially the halfway point, if that makes sense. It's not good for my OCD. Here's Max. Davy! Yes, come on! And Köln take the lead 7 minutes in, and shock horror, it's Davy Boy doing it once again. Köln in front early, and this will be a massive win as well. It will be 2 wins in 3, back-to-back away day wins, and possibly if I hold on to it as well, 3 straight clean sheets too. Köln finally getting a foothold. Careful, careful. Gregorich gets away from DJ, and he just can't make the block as he sees the ball go past and into the back of the net. Well, there's our first goal conceded after none in 2 games, and whilst this wouldn't be a win, a decent point against the side next to us in the table, not going to be against us. Just going to make sure we don't lose it from here. Yep, not a bad point now. I'll take it. 1-1 away against Freiburg and no defeats in 3. We've got a foothold. That's the most important thing as we steady the ship after a slide down towards the bottom of the table. Let's do 1 more game. Union Berlin. I will end on that. Yeah, we might be the league's lowest scorers and only 4 wins in 15, but at the end of the day, 12th place come the end of the season will do me just fine. Our final game and our final one before the winter break, Union Berlin away, and again, I will take the point. Each point on the board puts us a point away from the bottom 3. Let's go get it. Come on, Carl. Oh, what a ball, what a ball. Disjointed at the back. This is probably going to be 1, and it is. What a finish. And it will be no games with a clean sheet in our last 2. That is a class. I was just disjointed at the back there. It's all over the place, but the finish was class. And this will probably end our nice little unbeaten stretch. Okay, well, yes, we're still going to be above the bottom 3 at the halfway stage, but clear with the league's worst goal scoring record. There is a long way to go and a lot more work to be done. You know, I can always hold my hands up and accept when I've played poorly. I have been awful in this. Oh my goodness, awful in this game. Done absolutely nothing. I don't deserve to get a point in this one. I'm not going to get one either. This might wrap it up here with a dagger. No, DJ is there. Can we get one last chance in stoppage time? Mind you, you've got the space and the pace, bro. That's a great combination. I see someone there. Oh, what a save. Final attack of the game. What a save that is to stop us from claiming a point of the death. Wouldn't deserve a point, really. because I've been that bad, but almost clawed one out right at the end. But unbeaten streak ends in Berlin, and another game we failed to score as well. Okay, yeah, we'll be at the bottom three at the winter break, but there is a long way to go this season. We're not even officially at the halfway stage yet. We've got a lot of work to do. And that'll do it for today's episode of the Bundesliga career mode, guys. So big thank you for tuning in. If you have enjoyed it, if you have, then please do drop a like. So reach the winter break here. You can see Bayern on top by 2 points and Leipzig in second with Openda, the top scorer in the league right now. One of the big reasons why they are just 2 points behind the leaders. Dortmund in third and Hoffenheim fourth, with the new champions Leverkusen in fifth and Union Berlin in that final European spot in sixth. We right now sit in 13th place on the back of the loss to Freiburg, 15 points on the board. Whilst we are currently 6 clear of Mainz in that relegation playoff place, league's lowest scorers have only 12 goals so far, and 8 of which have come from Davy Selke as well. It's proof that if Davy doesn't score, we don't win. And right now, we've still a half of the season to play. I'm not feeling confident that we're going to stay away from that bottom three by much more than where we are right now. But that'll do for today's episode, guys. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for the next episode of the Bundesliga career mode, where the January window will open. We can't sign any players. We probably will sell 1 or 2, and hopefully we'll get some more youth stars through the academy as well. Much love, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon.